Hey guys, Tyler2K here. Today we're going to take a look at the Season 2 changes for Zafina. This was requested by a viewer, so we'll go ahead and take a look at it. I played against quite a few Zafinas already, but at the same time I have no idea how the install works and weird mechanics like that. All I know is like quite often Zafina will just do like this big like AoE, and it's like, okay, well, is she going to do AoE or not going to do the AoE? That's kind of how it feels like to play against her. I have heard some, just in general, bad things about her. You know, the fact that she still does a lot of self-damage and whatnot kind of hinders her. But at the same time, of the Season 2 emergency patch that just came out, she wasn't really affected, so I'm not going to mention those. Or I'll quickly mention here, the only thing that happened in Season 2 emergency patch was that you can't, after Scarecrow back 1+2, they made it such that you can't actually get to their side to splat them where you shouldn't be able to get like a full launcher. That's the only kind of thing that happened to her. I believe everything else is the same. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Oh yeah, as usual, if I make a mistake, please let me know. Time code to set mistake. In Season 2, Zafina undergone a significant rework, focusing on elements regarding Azazel's power and her identity and strengths. Okay, attacks using Azazel power sealed within Zafina's left arm have gradually or generally enhanced in performance. Season 1 uniform health consumption values have been rebalanced to individual values. Okay, that's good. So certain moves like down forward 1 are really, really strong, but then you have other moves like back to 1, which is really good, but it's at the same time, it's like she basically kills herself to use it. So the amount of damage potential added from like this move in Season 1 was like, okay, well, we're going to do like 3 extra damage, but unfortunately to do that 3 extra damage, Zafina's going to take like 10 damage. It's like, ah, crap. That doesn't feel good for sure. So, okay, now they're on an individual basis what they do. So that's very, very good. Okay, new moves using the power up been introduced. Moves like down forward 1-2 on hit. Okay, let me do this. Oh, okay, on hit or block. So they're saying just do the rest of the attack. Oh, okay. Let's see. Okay, not NC though off of the second hit. Interesting. Excel in close range combat while back 1+2 serves as an opener. Ah, yeah, back 1+2 is nice. Okay, and it gives her meter as well. Ah, okay, so then it hits and explodes. Okay, sure. Yeah, that's a homing move, also safe on block, right? Yeah, that's nice for sure. Okay, so enhanced state, Anathema, or a-th-ema, I guess. New feature in Season 2. Anathema is a temporary enhanced state triggered when she lands an Azazel attack. So again, it's like back 1+2, all these sort of variations. While in stance, a glowing icon, so up here, will appear, and her left arm glows. As you see there, it's sparkling a lot relative to the non-enhanced version. So looking very similar to Starburst for a character like Claudio. Okay, during Anathema, or a-th-ema, sorry, Zafina gains access to exclusive consumption moves which offer powerful offense and defensive advantages. These moves are enhanced when she's low. Oh, really? No shit. Let's go ahead and put ourselves down to like 1% health. Fuck, let's see what it does. Okay, 50 damage. I'm curious. That's kind of cool if she has like a... Oops. Oh, wait. Okay, well that wasn't any different. Okay, I don't know what to figure out. During heat, remains active, allowing Zafina to do it, using multiple consumption moves. Since the moves are extremely powerful, will expend her meter, basically. So let's see. What would be like an option like back 1+2? Oh. Huh. That doesn't seem very fair. Okay, what if I was to meter pop it though? Ah, there we go. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so again, hopefully pronouncing it correctly. So Anathema, new enhanced feature, gain it by landing specific attacks while in possession of Anathema. Certain attacks will be enhanced. Reset at the end of every round. During heat, she can always perform it. but doing so will basically consume meter. Moves that can consume it will deal increased damage and chip damage if Zafina's health is 42 or lower. Okay. Okay, so we did, what was it, 16? Whoops, god dang it. Okay, 16, and again, if we're like 100... Ah. Oh, okay, so 5 more chip. I mean, I guess it's better than nothing, I suppose. But okay. Okay, new feature. So all these moves will now generate the stock. 4 plus 2. Okay, well, I mean, it goes into meter. It's kind of cheating. Let's go ahead and turn off heat. I presume we're still going to have no heat. Okay. Okay, or not. No heat. Okay, so yeah, we still get the meter even if we're sans heat option. So that's nice for sure. Okay. Oops. Oh, interesting. So, I mean, technically that is being blocked, but it's not generating us meter. Oh, okay, I see. The third hit can only occur during the fourth one, although it says successfully landing this will generate the meter, right? And that's not... Okay, well, I guess we'll test it. Okay, there we go. Keep in mind, it looks like that the actual attack is an S-mid versus her old one started with a high, I assume. Let's see. Where are we at? Player heat. Whoops. Whoopsies, whoopsies. Put him on the block all. Okay, all S-mids afterwards, though. Of course, the speed at which it comes out is significantly slower. Okay, so down forward 4-1, which is a heat engager. Down back 2, 1 plus 2 on block. What else we have here? Back 1, 1, I guess. Okay, I thought it was 1 plus 2. Scarecrow 2-1, heat engager also. Down forward 1, also heat engager, or used to be heat engager. I guess it makes sense it no longer is, now that it's a power crush. I forgot they nerfed them all. Scarecrow back 1 plus 2, so squid attack. Oh, gives us meter, that's nice. Mantis, down forward 1, heat engager. Although... Oh, okay, so that one probably still has the property, right? Yeah, we can still heat dash cancel that one. So that means that's kind of unique to her. Down forward 1, similar option, and then parry. So when our opponent attacks us, evidently we also generate meter then there. But I imagine the back 3 is still guaranteed. So let me go ahead and just do like a couple punches in a row. Okay, so yeah, back 3 still guaranteed. Maybe get something better. Also, let me go ahead and move this down now that we're out of the text there. Okay, so those are quite a few moves. So basically, any of them that are heat engagers also, again, give her meter if it hits outside of heat mode, which is very, very nice. Okay, during heat and Scarecrow, yeah, this is what we're talking about. So, oh yeah, I forgot. First of all, we can do that, which is crazy. But yeah, this is no longer a heat, or sorry, yeah, no longer a heat option, right? Just popping meter afterwards. Yeah, so again, that was like a universal nerf. Although... down forward 1 does give us the option here, though, and keep in mind we are outside of meter. So that still is a heat engager, but I guess just this one. So maybe maybe they're just saying in general it always gives you meter rather than getting rid of the heat engager power crush property and whatnot. Okay, when we have meter, so let's go ahead and I imagine I can just turn this on. Player enhanced state. Okay. Okay. Ah, there we go. So the extender. Interesting, it says back 1, 1 plus 2, though. So if we do this, that still just does that. That doesn't give us the pop. Ooh, what the damage, though? 50 damage? Versus 59. Okay. Sure. So maybe, yeah, maybe you don't want to pop your meter. Maybe you're better suited using your meter for a follow-up Scarecrow down forward 1 option or something like that. Maybe that's the idea. Okay, back 3, 1 plus 2. Ah, yeah, because back 3 is technically punishable in this game. Now you can pop it to make it safe on block and NC, it looks like. Right? Okay, so on block at the, let's see, -9. So they get the follow-up pressure against you, but you can play chicken with them. Also, let's see if I was to do... Okay, yeah, it costs us roughly about 5 seconds. Okay, sure. And then back 1+2, 1+2. So unlike the other ones, it doesn't seem like back 1+2 has any other variation other than the 1+2, 1+2. Oh, look at that. Was that just because I was late? Or is that a bug? Ew, I don't know about that. That's kind of, I don't know. Okay, does that cause a wall splat? Ah, it seems like it does, although he is in one of those like quick recovery states. Okay, yeah, so down forward 4-2 would work then in that position. Okay, sure. Okay, new move, down forward 1-2, 1+2. Yeah, she does the S mid. I would imagine this probably tracks. But let's go ahead and just try sidewalking just for testing purposes since we're on this move right now. Okay, yeah, tracks to our left and probably going to track to our right too. Yeah, okay, so you're forced to hold that. And I imagine, again, this is going to be -9, nothing special. By nothing special, sorry, I mean. Okay, no, big pushback. Safe on blocks, I'm trying to say. Okay, down back 2-1. Ah. Okay, this down back 2 cause counter hit knockdown anymore, though. I feel like it might not. No, it doesn't. Okay, there you go. So that's the idea. So instead of either down back 1 or down back 2-1, which I presume still kind of high crushes or super evasive because that's how it used to work, you would churn steel and then knock them down to the floor, and then like Scarecrow 4, dash up and small stand 2 for steel pedal effect was guaranteed. Or now down back 2 and then 1+2. And same thing, this should probably jail. The one thing I'm curious about is, yeah, okay, so it's really slow to come out. So it looks like when we block -13 into a 37, so that means they have 50 frames to challenge us in between. Keep in mind, I guess, if you think they're going to challenge you, you can always do down back 2-1, which is not safe on block. I think it was -12. It was it? Oh, whoops. I see my problem. Yeah, -12, and keep in mind, we can't cancel the stance. Now, from Scarecrow, there's 2 ways to cancel stance, right? We can either go for Scarecrow 4, which is a 7-frame power crush, right? So we're, again, what, -12? So we're more 19, or we can pop meter. Same thing. The difference, of course, being that the Scarecrow heat burst is +1 or +2, and then, of course, the Scarecrow 4 is -18, which then sets up the situation. Okay, we go back into Scarecrow. Do we cancel Scarecrow? It doesn't matter. You're equally launch punishable either way, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, new move, back 1+2. Yeah, this like massive aerial denial AoE attack, homing attack. It looks like, right? I don't know. Ever since the law video, I'm like, I kind of feel like I need to check things. Okay, that clipped. Oops. Okay, I think that's a blue spark in there. Oh yeah, there you could barely see it, but it is there. First of all, we have it on the thing, but yeah, you can barely see the blue slash. Where is it? There you go. There's the blue slash. Okay, so yeah, back 1+2. That's, I mean, really good. What's interesting, I think we found this out during the one video, but both characters take the same amount of damage as Chip. Okay, so we actually take a little bit less Chip. We take 9 damage, and our opponent takes 10. So technically, we're coming out ahead on this trade. Also, keep in mind, even though we're -6, we're really far away, such that if our opponent tries to poke in, I mean, we can just backdash and OS anything they're going to do, and probably like keep out down forward too. Or hell, just do it again. Backdash, do it again. And then, oh hey, you're getting too close, man. There, pop the meter. Now we have advantage with our Anathema, or whatever it's called. Or a-th-ema. Okay, Scarecrow, down forward 1, 2, 1. Wow. And cancel it. Oh, not minus 13 anymore, though. That's a big change right away. So does that mean that's not wall spot anymore? Misty standing. Oh, and that's counter hit too. So how about last hit? No counter hit knockdown anymore. Whoa, that's really strange. Okay, so one recovery frame has been changed. Not minus 13, like I said, now minus 12. Damage is worse. I wonder if this is NCC. That's the first thing that comes to mind. No, not NCC. Huh. So I imagine NCC from the second hit, but no knockdown. How about NC from the second hit then? Okay, not even NC from the second hit. NCC only. Wow, okay. Strange. Reduced distance on block. Behavior of the opponent on hit has changed. So it's like, oh, we want to play chicken? Well, we're minus 12, so I guess we're launch punishable. Or that was plus 7 into Scarecrow. Interesting. I don't know how I feel about this. Yeah, and then, yeah, behavior on down hit has been modified. Oh, are they talking about it at the wall? Oh. Oh, shit. Whoops. Okay, so it looks like, yeah, less damage on the final hit, I guess. It doesn't put him into like a roll state. We're just plus frame into entrance into Scarecrow. Yeah, I mean, we're negative, and I don't think the Scarecrow stance has a low reversal in it. So we kind of have to hold Wake Up 3. I guess Wake Up 3 in that spot would be 22. So if we're minus 7, what can we go for? Oh, 2. So we can challenge with a 2. And presumably Scarecrow 2-1. If we think they're going to try to kick us. That does create an interesting dynamic, though. A dynamic that's probably not very good, to be honest. But let's go ahead and kind of prove what I'm trying to say here. So, ground technique. We're going to go ahead and have him do... Wake up, sorry, that's what it is. We're going to have him do a wake up kick. Low. So now we enter hit. We beat him. Now I think low kick would beat our Scarecrow 4, so we'll test that. Whoops, now he got stuck in low slump. Okay, no, it's too slow. So the wake up in that spot must be slower than 22. It must be the 26 one. Okay, so we can basically mash, I suppose, and anything in that spot. How about like back 1+2? Okay, well, for sure 1+2 by itself would work then. And then we reset the situation. I'm curious if we still get the... Whoops. I'm curious if we still get the... Oops, what is it? Down 4-3. Oh, okay. So kinda, yeah. Huh. It kind of sucks that the explosiveness is gone, but at the same time, I guess the Oki is significantly better. So, okay. You know, lose a little bit of this, gain a little bit of that. Okay, I don't hate it. Mantis down forward, 1. Enter Scarecrow. Huh? am I missing something? This is... Oh, that's Tarantula. Sorry. Okay, there you go. There we go. Mantis. I was like, I'm not going with the Scarecrow. Okay, so only on whenever the meter isn't generated do we enter into Scarecrow, though. Interesting. But we can opt to cancel it by holding back. Okay, startup is significantly quicker. 20 frames rather than 24. And now deals more chip damage on block. Okay. Oops. How am I going to stay in stance? Ah, he didn't. Start blocking. That's fortunate. Okay, Scarecrow back 1+2. Squid attack. Change to Sinister Bite. A low attack using Azazel power. So damage is higher. 20 instead of 16. Behavior on hit has changed. So yeah, now causes like that knockdown state. Okay, so now also worse on block. Minus 18 versus minus 17. Although the knockdown is nicer. I'm surprised she can't meter pop this though. But I guess the idea being that the squid now just gives her meter. Okay, I don't hate it. The nice thing with the squid option or the entrance into the anathema is that basically, unlike Starburst, where it takes them like 15, 20 frames to go through the animation, Burst is instantly. So like regardless of what happens, you're still gonna get this 23 for follow pressure, which is really, 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 really nice. Super, super good shit. Okay, expand hurt box. Okay, so that's probably a nerf. So you can probably get hit by fast mids now rather than just phantom crushing them. Oh, and then also, wow, I didn't notice that. So we're taking 15 damage and our opponent's taking 20. Ooh, that sucks. So it's good and it gives us meter, but at the same time we're giving away 15 health to deal 20. And keep in mind that becomes really bad when you're getting down to really close to the end of the game. Like killing yourself or damaging yourself might be a really huge problem when there's only like 5 seconds on the clock. That you have to take that into consideration because the game doesn't consider the gray health as what is counted. It only considers your red health, the actual yellow health here. So even though we're technically we have a potential of 200 right now, the game considers us as at 185. So right, if we're that at 1, we take 1 damage. Even though we have like say infinite recoverable gauge, we instantly lose. Right. Same thing is true for the end of the round. If whoever has the yellow health or red life that's remaining takes precedence over the gray health of your opponent, or vice versa. So keep that in mind. Okay, Scarecrow stance. Down 4, 3+4. Oh. Wow, that doesn't even require... That's not even a heat burst or heat smash or require heat at all. That just requires us to pop our meter. Is that safe? Although maybe it's one of those same thing. Maybe it's it. Oh no, we're 14. Okay. So it's the same frame data as last time, except our opponent doesn't take any chip damage. They take a little bit of chip where versus them used to take maybe 15 or 20 health of chip damage. Now they just take 4 and they get to punish you still with a -14. Okay, so damage is worse, both ends. Also, I imagine they can low parry. So one of the benefits of the heat smashes, the low heat smashes, where you couldn't low parry these attacks, now you should be able to. I don't know how I'm going to test this though. Is there like an auto low parry? Probably not. I know there's like auto throw breaks and shit like that in older games, but in this one, probably not. What I'll do, I'm going to go ahead and set him the key charge or some shit like that. I don't fucking know. We're going to mash that shit. Yeah, there we go. Low parry. And like I said, you never would be able to... It looks funny as shit. You'd never be able to low parry heat smashes originally. So that's a big change. Don't get me wrong, I hate this. That like certain characters can do metered variations on low heat smashes, and again they're not like super punishable. Luckily nowadays like Lee and Victor heat smash are -14, but still it's still insulting. Like this is basically as good as like Victor's, except you can low parry this one. But is that enough to be like, yeah, you shouldn't spend your meter when you go for this move? Because let's say, what if I'm under the effects of actual meter gen? Yeah, okay, it's burning me 5 + 2, probably. So, okay, it does hurt, but at the same time, keep in mind, like, when the meter expires, right? Let me go ahead and turn, because I'm pretty sure this is going to happen. When the meter expires, we still retain the charge, so I'm going to wait until the last second to pop this. And then, like I said, same thing. Because we're expiring with the meter, even though we spent the meter, it should give us meter back. Yeah, see, we have meter again. We can go for it again. Fuck it. I hate that. It's so bad. Okay, Scarecrow stance can now perform Heat Burst. If you had meter, it can perform it. So that makes it so, again, Scarecrow is safer. Let's say, again, you don't want to go for Scarecrow 4 all in. you want to go for a 7-frame, 7 activation frames plus the 16. So we're either left at +1 or +2. So that lets us to cop out of the stance. Because again, you can't actually cancel this Scarecrow stance. To cancel it, you have to tap down back and then guard. But it still takes frames for that to occur. And I don't think it's instant. I want to say it's probably like 3-4 frames to transition from canceling into guarding. Actually, we can just do from that as a test. So if you watch that in slow motion, it tells us exactly how long it takes us to guard. Okay, back 1-1. Yeah, new input because they added the Anathema version on this. So that's kind of nice. To be honest, the timing feels a lot easier too. Yeah, you can just mash it now too. No more like just frame required, which is super good. That was always kind of one of the frustrating things playing like online Zafina. It's like this would kill, but hey, I got hit with lag spike, so I can't mash the input, which kind of sucked. And then yeah, I'm sure there's plenty of players. Maybe if you're a Zafina player, you've probably lost to that happening to you online. Hell, even offline, high pressure situation, game doesn't want to play nicely with you. Shit happens. So okay, yeah, there you go. Increase the input window by 4 frames. Yeah, you can feel it. You can just fucking mash that shit. No more just frame required at all. Just fucking mash it. Okay, up forward 2 was before down forward. Okay. Change input up forward 2. Change opponent's behavior on aerial hit to cause strong aerial. Probably like Scarecrow 4. Yeah, pick him up. I don't know what the preferred combo would be, but like usually putting it. God dang it, the muscle memory, right? Okay, maybe a little micro dash stand 3 line or something like that. Buffered running 3, something like that. That's my guess. Okay, the unblockables now up like 1+2. That's something that they did with a lot of characters in Tekken 8. A lot of the inputs are now up back 1+2, which kind of sucks in certain scenarios where you're in a cross-up position and you want, or like tech roll, and you want to throw them, and sometimes the camera doesn't play nicely, and you'll do this. I know if you've ever played Fang before, you'll often get that where you want a shoulder, but you unfortunately fat finger up back 1+2, and then same thing, you would hit the unblockable and you would basically die because of it, because yeah, Fang's unblockable, very slow and very no range, so it's very frustrating. So yeah, careful, make sure your back 1+2s are clean, because if you get that, you're gonna get fucked. Very careful with that, guys. Okay, Scarecrow 3+4. Change behavior. Ah, yeah, this causes strong aerial tailspin now. I don't know what we're supposed to do. Same thing, maybe it's a stand 3 variation. Down forward 1 would be like first thing comes to mind. Maybe do it again? Okay, I'm gonna do one more try. I honestly have no idea what it's supposed to do, or what you're supposed to do. Okay, a little bit too far, but similar idea. Maybe, okay, one more, fuck it. Okay, I was thinking, well, maybe down back 2. Maybe down back 2, the transition to Scarecrow, but yeah. Okay, it doesn't quite work. Okay, Tarantula 1+2, change to a homing attack. Ah. Okay, not bad. Don't hate it. Yeah, the Tarantula definitely has some issues. It's one of those, like, you hit a button and you hopefully have a good read on your opponent and then you kill him for it. But yeah, there are major weaknesses with it, with Tarantula 1+2, or sorry, with Tarantula in general, so it's good that they changed that. Okay, a Tarantula down back. Adjusted so guarding, standing guard is possible during the transition. So now, I guess, during this, she's completely guarding, rather than probably waiting till the last frame. That's a big one. Because like I was saying, Scarecrow, or Tarantula rather, fucking sucks. And again, it's one of those, like, I think on plus, I'm pretty sure I know what you're going to do, and we make a read off of that. But now they're okay. You can opt out of playing Tarantula. Don't get caught in these like no-win scenarios. Also, furthermore, I guess that would make it so that you don't even have to even do the Scarecrow tech to jump over, or Tarantula tech to jump over the unblockables, or sorry, Rage Arts. Now you can just guard it. That's a big change. Okay, 1-4. We just showed that. Reduce recovery speed by 7 frames. Advantage on block remains unchanged, so that's, I think it's like really slow, minus 21 or something like that. Oh, minus 5, but we're stuck in stance. But now we can cancel stance, so maybe not. Okay, just behavior on hit. Yeah, it no longer causes like an A-stun state. It now leaves them in standing with worse or better frame data for our opponent. It used to cause like an A-stun, so similar thing. It used to be like plus 20, but on block is like minus 25 or something. Okay, adjusted behavior on counter hit for the second hit. Okay, so it used to be a launcher, if I remember correctly. Oh, look at that, causing flop now. So probably all we get is down forward 1. Oh my god, okay, not even down forward 1. Maybe... I mean, down 1 plus 2 probably works. No, too far. Oh my god. Okay, something obviously is guaranteed there. But yeah, not a launcher or float status either. Interesting. I was thinking, well, these are all really good buffs so far, and now we're seeing the Piper being paid, I suppose. Okay, startup attack of forward 3. Oh no, it's not a launcher anymore. Oh shit. Okay, so this is now faster, but it also no longer launches the opponent. Instead, it leaves us plus 14, so 2-1 would be guaranteed. Furthermore, now that you can perform Heat Smash out of Scarecrow, technically this is also, well, it would be guaranteed, but he recovers in crouching, so never mind. I was like, oh, that's not bad, because like at the same time, she does have back 2 to confirm for plus 14, so I'm like, okay, similar idea, right? Forward 3 option, nah, recovering crouching, so she goes, or Jin goes right under our highs, unfortunately. But yeah, obviously the idea is to go for Scarecrow 2-1, which is a launcher out of the state. But instead, now it's a plus, or no, sorry. We have 70% scaling. I don't remember. Like, it was like a double down forward or forward 2 line. I can't remember her heat dash cancel. I didn't really like it. It was like down forward 2, up forward 1, down forward 1, 2, forward 2, 3, 3 plus 4, something like that. Sorry, at the end of the season, I was learning Zafina, but that was before I went on my trip, so that was actually probably like 2 months ago. Okay, forward 1 plus 2. Forward movement of the first attack has been increased to extend the reach. That's pretty nice. Oh yeah, that's a lot better range. I remember having problems with this move too. Now, damn, she goes hella fucking far away. Also, sorry, forward 3 does track. So let's go ahead and just cover that again one more time. Okay. And then let's see, other way, probably not. No, it will step it. I would imagine this does not... Oh, yeah, it doesn't require counter hit. So there you go. Cool. So, yeah, this is just a clean plus 14. Nothing needed. And then just to confirm, let's go ahead and put on counter hit. Make sure. Yeah, same thing. Plus 14, just we do a little bit more damage. Who cares? Okay, so yeah, again, forward 1 plus 2. Yeah, this way better range. Significantly better range. And wow. Okay, so change health consumption when using the power from 8 to 18. So does that mean to do it in general, I'm just going to get hurt? Okay, so what's the power? Is it, they mean in general? So what if I do it now? Okay, yeah, I don't understand. Change health consumption when using the power from 8 to 18. I mean, I'm yeah, I don't understand. But okay. Either a bug or something I'm missing. Ah, yeah, down forward 4 of 1. This is a huge buff. So down forward 4, and both of them are NC. Now is a 13 frame attack rather than a 14 frame attack. If you have played Zafina in the older Tekken games, her old 14 used to be down forward 4, and then you would get a small combo afterwards, post knockdown, the down back forward 2, which of course isn't a launcher. What's funny is that this does, okay, well, it used to cause strong aerial, or sorry, a tailspin state. Evidently doesn't anymore though. Maybe that's counter hit only. But yeah, so it's like, okay, well, she had this like significant dead zone with down forward 3-4 being no longer 14 and being 15, and then down forward 4-1 was her 14, so they had to improve it. So that means, keep in mind, we can still pop this and have a really strong 13. Otherwise, forward 1+2 is 19. So it's decently slow. But yeah, this is a big, big fucking deal. Even more so than that is the fact that it's safe on block. And let's see, are both of them safe on block? Okay, no. So that one's going to get us your wall splat and a little bit further as well. Well, I'm not going to be able to do it. But down for 4-1 also does, right? Okay, yeah. And now it consumes more health. So basically, yeah, the safety is basically from the fact that it's no longer 8 self-damage. It's 18, although from our testing at the top left, we can see it's 15. So again, it's maybe a typo. 8 and 5 are right next to each other on the numpad. I don't know. Okay, recovery time on back 2. Oh, I didn't even notice that. So back 2 is now plus 14 instead of just plus 12. That means your back 2 into Eat Smash on 12, you have like 2 extra frames to confirm. Or if you're by the wall, you can confirm into wall splat and get a full combo immediately after, sort of thing. Yeah, that's a big one for sure. Back 2 always kind of felt a little janky because it is a high. It's a little bit on the slower end. Compare Zafina back 2 versus like the Kazama forward 4s. Same thing with Xiaoyu. Like they have like significantly better versions of this move, and for some reason, just Zafina's kind of feels bad to use. But now that it's plus 14, that probably will mean some better things. I'm curious. The down forward 1-4 still wall splat? Oh no, that was a wall splat. Holy shit! You think they would have had that on the list, right? Did I skip over it? Nope. Yeah, you think they'd have that on the list. Maybe it's down further. Okay, whatever. But yeah, back 2, where are we at? Back 2, here we go. Okay, but plus 14 is nice for sure. Because yeah, again, you have your down 4 option. If I hit him and we don't have heat, do I get that health back still or not? I would imagine not, but let's see. Nah, that hurts. Okay, so that's a lot of damage we're taking to put us into that position. So, and furthermore, 70% scaling. I guess it must have been 100% scaling on the follow-up hit. Now 70% times 2. Keep in mind, technically that should be 300s in a row, but yeah, they went out of their way to nerf it. Okay, up forward 3. So her jumping attack, when changed action when using up back 3 to perform a vertical jump. Ah, okay, so it was probably overtuned. So now up back 3 is up 3, up 3 is up forward 3, and then up forward 3 is also up forward 3. There are certain characters where you have a retreating attack, and it was impossible for your opponent to punish them. Now that's more of a Tekken 5 thing. That's not really a Tekken 6 and beyond thing. So it's weird to see they like went out of their way to nerf this. Because that maybe this was kind of oppressive to deal with them. Retreating up back 3. Only thing I can think of. Further thing of note, keep in mind there are still characters with retreating orbitals that are significantly worse on block. Like Dragunov still is. Just saying, Namco. Okay, so instead now it causes strong aerial tailspin state. As such, it deals 19 instead of 25. And what is that? Plus 21. And what would be 23? Okay, 23 with better loft and an up forward 3. Wow, it's really slow. So it's like Scarecrow 4 lines only, huh? Interesting. Okay, I mean, it's nice to have it because, again, with the idea being at the end of your combo, it doesn't really matter how slow your strong aerial is. Because you're always going to be able to link it. God dang it. You're always going to be able to link it afterwards. That should hit. It does. Okay, good. So yeah, it doesn't matter that a 4-3 can't be used in a normal combo. That's what they want you to use outside of your combo once you performed your spin state. Very similar to Dragunov Pigeon Roll 2. Otherwise, mid-combo, the Scarecrow 3+4 is probably going to be the option you go for most often. Because realistically, you're not going to end a combo. Same thing with dash up like that. That's not going to work ever. So you need single hit spin instead to finish the combo off. Okay, running 1+2. Reduce distance. Oh, look at that. Yeah, they're way closer. Allowing for a follow-up hit versus the other like 1-4 option, which left them really fucking far away. Okay, recovery time on block is now only +6. Oh, okay. That's a good change. That's a huge nerf, which means then like options, like a low option, like for instance, I think Tarantula 1's like 17, 18. Now you can actually high crush it. Or low crush it, sorry. Actually, I guess technically on 18 you can still low crush that, but there are other ways to beat her stance now. But keep in mind, the reason being that you can cancel Scarecrow Tarantula safely by tapping down back. So, okay, you're worse on block and harder to apply pressure, but you're also significantly safer now, which is a huge fucking deal. But I do like the running 1+2 change. Leaving them closer to you is nicer for not just consistency's sake, like similar thing to go for like running 1+2 enders. Maybe long combos, the running 1+2 into down forward 1 off of Tarantula would miss. But still. Oh my god, can she even do this? Okay, yeah. I was gonna say I don't think she can do running 1+2. Yo, that's way too slow. Because Bear can do that kind of structure, so nah, not gonna work out. Okay, Scarecrow down forward 1. Let's go ahead and churn off Rage. Oh, counter is off as well. Okay, change behavior when hit by the first attack. Second hit now deals less damage. 20 damage rather than 30. Yeah, I don't remember this ever being a natural hit launcher, but maybe I'm mistaken. Chip damage, wow, the chip damage is so significantly better. Yeah, 15 chip is huge damage. And how much are we taking? Okay, well, we're taking 20, they're taking 15, but I'll still take it, it's fine. Improved tracking performance. So basically, if the first hit hits, the second hit's not going to Phantom Whiff. And then, yeah, as talked about, it does deal big damage to us afterwards. Although, again, the numbers don't match up. So maybe in the latest, the emergency patch, they toned down the self-damage. That's the only thing I can think of. I don't remember saying that in the list, but maybe it was there. Okay, Tarantula 2. Oh, finally got nerfed. This move has been here forever. So Mantis down forward 2 and Tarantula 2 were always safe launchers. Now they're not. And furthermore, they're not even a launcher, right? Because this is a flop state now, too. Woohoo! That's a big one. Yeah, -13 is a big fucking deal. Keep in mind at -13, because it's a power crush, technically they can throw punish this. So let's say you're applying pressure by the wall and you're playing against a king player and you go for Tarantula 2 or more likely Mantis down forward 2. Sorry. Although no, actually there. Oh, okay. My bad. I misunderstood. So they still have down forward 2. The input was down forward 2. That's the safe one. So does Tarantula have down forward 2? No, okay. Okay, it's always the same input for Tarantula. Okay, so if you're applying Tarantula pressure, now you can get launched via a throw, possibly. But at the same time, that's like mix up between your 2 option, down 1+2, into follow-up hit, follow-up as well. Like, for instance, can we go... actually, I take it back. Down for 1's probably smarter, wouldn't it be? And why debris into stance. Okay. Yeah, needed change. I understand. Again, at the same time, Tarantula is safer because you can now cancel it fairly risk-free. Okay, and the behavior on hit has changed. And I think that was what causing instant flop state. Yeah, back 3, dash up. And you can even probably meter pop that too. Yeah, look at that spike. It does do a wall. It did do a wall break though. Okay, I'm curious. Let's go ahead and put this by the wall. I don't think we're gonna get a full splat, but who knows? Oh, okay, well that's kind of cheating. I want to see the good shit though. Come on, get over here. Okay, so it's going to break the wall, but it's not going to splat. That's fine. That's fine. I don't care. Okay. Down 4, 1, 4. Here we go. Increase distance on down hit with the first hit. Increase distance from the opponent on a down hit with the first hit. What are they talking about? I don't understand. Okay, frame advantage is worse. Adjusted behavior with second hit. Oh, wait, but this also used to cause spin state. They're making it sound like, okay, it's only +7 instead of +12. But this used to wall splat. I'm pretty sure in Season 1. Yeah, so that's her 10 string. Wow, that's a huge nerf. Although, again, I guess down forward 1-4 is antiquated now that down forward 4-1 is on the table. You should always be going for that anyway. It does more damage. Okay, that's a strange one. That's one you'd have to kind of get used to for sure. Uh-oh. Down 3. Behavior on counter hit has been changed. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Ooh. Okay, what can I do here now, though? Other than down forward 1. Like, is that it? Can I meter pop down forward 1? I don't think I can. No, I can't. Ooh, yo, get the McDonald's resume out, huh? Damn. That's a huge change. That's a huge change, especially considering the fact it's still -15. Now, granted, if we enter into stance, we can guard low or guard mid, of course. So we're technically only -13 in this spot. But yeah, that's a big one, especially if you consider the fact that for follow pressure, you have to do, you know, again, down forward 1, you have to do self-damage to hit him on the ground now. Now, granted, maybe like wall stand 2, but we're in stance though, right? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, okay, maybe I can still get that. Oh, no, so it's 4, 3, 4, 4, 3, yeah. Interesting. Ouch, that's a bad one. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Down back 2 is also no longer safe on block, huh? We've already determined, of course, it has the new state on it. -13 on block. Okay, so obviously this no longer causes knockdown state, again, for Scarecrow 4 follow-up or Wall Stand 2 Steel Pedal. That's a huge change. And then furthermore, yeah, completely redesigned. Either Demic 2-1, enter into Scarecrow, which is then effectively launch punishable. Again, -12 into Scarecrow, 7 frame. Or you meter pop it with down back to 1+2. Oh, interesting. It doesn't actually. We don't need the meter though. Ah, wait. Okay, let me do this. Let me pop this. Okay, so now we're just in that single state. Oh no, look at that. Okay, so we're gonna take damage regardless, but we're also going to get 1 charge. Oh, we don't spend the charge. Okay. But again, there looks to be a pretty big window there. So what I'm gonna do, just to confirm, I'm gonna wait like a few frames, and then we're gonna go ahead and do a hop kick, basically. Just to confirm. Okay, I waited probably, you know, ballpark 10, 15. Here we go. Moment of truth. Oh wow, he didn't move at all. Okay, let me try doing this a little bit faster then. Okay, so I mean, if you can't, if it basically jails, then okay, that's a lot better. Because like I talked about with the heat smash, if you duck it, you can still launch her. You have like, you know, 30 frames to launch her. Ah, there you go. So now it basically jails. And as we've already determined, you can't sidestep either the attack. So that means they have to hold that. And then furthermore, we also determined this is safe on block. Oops. Okay, that's not bad. You can play chicken with someone by the wall then. You think they're going to disrespect you? You just pop the meter. And then I suppose if it hits, it's NC. Okay, so yeah, it's NC, but it doesn't actually splat. Okay. Okay, never mind. I take it back. Not super useful, but interesting nonetheless. Better design than a couple of her other moves already. Okay, 4 for 4. That's jumping attack. Which no longer knocks down. And she doesn't technically jump anymore either. So she doesn't even low crush. Yeah, it says standing the entire time. Okay, does it wall splat? Oh my god, get the McDonald's resumes out, man. Holy shit. Zafina players going to Wendy's soon. Shit, man. That's huge. Wow. 4 for 4 nerf is crazy to me. Like, of the moves to nerf, you nerf forward, forward, 4? Why? Can you even meter pop this or anything? Wow, that's a huge fucking nerf. Do they want you just to use 4/4/3+4 only ever? Is that the idea? Like, if you're not using 4/4/3+4, you're a fucking scrub or some shit? That's the only thing I can think of. They want you to use 4/4/3+4. Is that why they nerf 4 for 4 so much? She doesn't even low crush. She doesn't even wall splat. Doesn't do anything on counter hit. What, bro? What is that? Just the range, right? The range. I mean, the range is good, but it's not even that good. Shit. Yeah, I'm trying to do like instant timing. Okay, it's a little bit better than I anticipated, but still, that's rough. That's a huge one. Wow, wall stand 3 deals less damage now. 16 instead of 20 damage. And also 4 for 4 deals 16 instead of 20 damage. What are they doing? Ugh. And now Scarecrow 2-1 deals more chip damage. 18 instead of 8, so it does 15. I mean, don't get me wrong, like, Scarecrow 2-1 is definitely overtuned, all things considered. Simply because, you know, it does full track. Although that's not a great example because we have so many plus frames. Let's go ahead and do block. Okay, so it misses that way, but again, furthermore, hit confirm, fast option. Because, you know, off of Scarecrow, you're not going to typically mash on block anyway, unless you're going to go for Scarecrow 4. But, yeah, I mean, it is still a natural hit launcher, so it's still good. Sure. Okay, so, yeah, Scarecrow 2-1, now bigger cost of business. You're taking chip damage, you're using it constantly now. And then Tarantula 3. Oh, no. Non-knockdown? Unless on a counter hit, it's a launcher now. Maybe that's what they did. Oh. I was unanticipated. Ah. Now can I get Scarecrow 2 then? Or sorry, Tarantula 2 or Jumper 2? Shit. 1+2? Ah, okay. And then that's probably small combo. Oh, no. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, what? Oh, I want down forward 4. Oh, no. Plus 14. Wait, if down forward 1 misses, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Does down back 2 work? There's no way down back 2 works, right? Yeah. Okay. The non-knockdown Tarantula 3 fucking sucks. I can say that much. Okay, now the reversal no longer... Oh, no, adjust the behavior so that character turns around. Ah, okay, so if your opponent's able to full walk you, you'll turn around to hit them with the... you know, the reversal now. I forgot. Okay, let me just do like I want to leave myself enough time. Yeah, not a great example. But yeah, she's going to turn around to hit you, which makes sense. It's funny because like a lot of power crushes already did that in Tekken 8, like e.g. Harong comes right to mind. But yeah, they're making it so, okay, Zafina now turns around to do it. Because of course, while you cannot counter hit this, she's stuck in this stance when she performs it. And especially because like back 3 is no longer safe on block. It's now minus 14. Oh, she's not going to block. Yeah, she needs something. And of course, it feels bad when you make a good read and they get rewarded for like stepping you, and then yeah, it sounds stupid out loud, but it is a good thing. Okay, final thoughts on Zafina. I was hopeful. I was like, oh yeah, this is good. Back 1+2 is good. You know, this is a nice little move. You know, she has a little bit of changes here. She has access to this non-heat smash. You know, she has meter generation. She has ability to keep you at bay, make her pressure safer. You know, stuff like that. Okay, cool. Like, you know, cool. You want to play chicken with me? But then you get like to the rest of the meat and potatoes. And it's like, yeah, this is kind of bad. These are really bad. The only one that really is like, oh, pretty good is Tarantula Cancel. Yeah, these suck. Back 2 buff. Did anyone ask for a back 2 buff? You know what's funny is like they buff back 2 and then they just dumpster 444. It's crazy. Yeah, I don't... God, I'm like... She's just like annoying, that's it. But she's not good. Man, I'd have to watch some Shadow to give like a more accurate guess on what the hell this character's supposed to do now, but I'm not seeing it. Yeah, like back 1, now you don't need adjust frame, sure. Okay, down forward 1-2 nerf. Down back 2 nerf. Brand new move, back 1+2. Hey, that's a good move. Man. So yeah, she gained a little bit, she lost a little bit. Or sorry, she lost a lot of it. Mantis down forward 1, faster now, 20 frames, enter the stance. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not, like, out loud, I'm not really seeing anything that, like, really wows me for sure. Like, this is it. This down forward 3+4. That's annoying, but yeah, that's about it. Okay, overall, I think she's probably nerf for her number 1 category, but the rest of her kit probably better complements her being more of like a season 2 character. So fundamentally, Zafina seems like significantly worse, but now the idea being that, hey, rather than playing her in this normal you know, poke heavy like down 3 counter hit losses, that's a huge one. Okay, so yeah, first category, I'm going to give her half an arrow down. I was going to give her a 0 because, like, she's kind of balanced out, but, no, fundamentally, she's just a significantly worse character. Now you have to use Azazel. Now you have to use the new, what was it, Anathema or something like that. You have to use that. You don't have a choice. You're forced to do it. That kind of reminds me of, God, there's a character in, I can't remember which character in T7. Like, they wanted you to play a certain way, and if you didn't play that way, it's like, you know, screw you, you're going to play that way. I think actually I take it back. That was Dragunov in Season 3. Like, if you didn't play the way Namco wanted you to play Dragunov, you couldn't. That's how this feels like with Zafina. Zafina got Dragunov in Tekken 7. You're going to play the Anathema playstyle or else, right? They're threatening you. Oh, you do this cheap down 3, 4-4-4, down back 2 shit? Nah, bro. You have to use back 1+2 now. You need to pop meter. You have to take your turn back constantly. So I think, yeah, I'll give her a minus, you know, minus 0.5 arrow on her first category as, you know, fundamentally a character. But with that being said, on the flip side, yeah, I mean, her new stuff is very Tekken, or sorry, Season 2 in definition, as a nutshell, for sure. Oh, yeah, we got this massive homing mid option. that's safe on block, and even on block, it deals as much damage or more damage to our opponent than we take. Yeah, sure, fuck it. Constantly playing AoE playstyle. Hey, your opponent thinks they want to take their plus frames. Okay, now we got this meter pop variation. Oh, now we pop our heat to supplement our follow pressure. Running 1+2 options, down forward ones. There we go. Transition back to 1+2s. Pimp slap our opponent to death, non-stop. And then, you know, again, now transition running 3. Meter pop down. Wow, I can't believe that track. And now we still have one more meter pop on our table, you know, that we're threatening constantly. So yeah, I think for season 2, I'd give her an up arrow fully. I was thinking about giving her a 0, like a plus point, like minus 0.5 and a plus 0.5. But her season 2 shit is definitely season 2 in a nutshell. Like that's really silly, and consider the fact, like, again, she never used to have this meter generation previously. Like, this is brand new. And now they're like, you know what? Fuck it. You're doing Azazel powers nonstop. And best of all, while Azazel takes health to do it, if we do the meter pop, we get that health back, essentially. So, I mean, fuck it. That's good for sure. So, yeah, she definitely plays season 2. Although, fundamentally, I'm going to say she's a bad character. Which probably explains why players are playing more Anna than are playing Zafina, because yeah, these are not wowing me. I'm not a fan of these changes whatsoever, but overall, I'll give her a half an arrow up out of 2 arrows total. So, okay, if I made a mistake, please let me know the time code to set a mistake. Beyond that, there's a character you want to see, please let me know. Same thing. Submit a name in the comments or whatnot. And then beyond that, I think that's about it. Yeah, we do have the match review coming up next weekend, so take a look for the comment or my community page for that. Comments, questions, concerns, YouTube, Red, Twitch, Twitter, feel free to hit me up. Other than that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Later all.